Today we're going to talk about the Resident Association at Whitehorse Village. What it is, what it does, and what that means to you. The Residents Association is a non-profit association incorporated in May 2003. All the residents of Whitehorse Village are automatically members of the Residents Association. 15 of these members serve council as council representatives. The Residents Association communicates concerns from members through council to both Whitehorse Village Management and Whitehorse Village Board of Directors. Residents participate in the activities of committees that are self-managed after being established by council. The association communicates with residents to encourage and promote resident concern and friendship, and it communicates resident interest and concerns to the Whitehorse Village Board and Management. It communicates and cooperates with the board and management to promote healthful, active, enjoyable, and useful community life in a financially sound community. The association does not have or assume responsibility for operation or management of Whitehorse Village. The association, through council, establishes all committees. These committees are driven by resident interest. There are generally 3 types of committees covered: activities and services, management advisory, and income producing type committees. Council consists of 15 elected representatives, the immediate past president, and the executive director of Whitehorse Village, who is a non-voting member of council. On the 4th Wednesday of January, the representatives meet to elect 5 members to serve as association officers, as president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and assistant treasurer. These officers serve for a term of 1 year. No gain or profit shall accrue to any member as a result of any activity of the association. No person can be elected to serve as a representative of the association without having been a resident in Whitehorse Village for at least 1 year. Spouses or companions cannot serve at the same time. A member may not serve as a representative for more than 2 terms. In the event that any officer resigns or becomes unable to serve, the council elects from its members a member to serve at capacity for the unexpired term. Yearly, during the November council meeting, the vice president presents for approval a nominating committee of 6 members. 2 from the council and 4 from the community. Members who are nominated for election to representatives prepare a biographical summary for the benefit of the members of the association in casting votes. 21 days before the annual meeting, the committee announces the names of members nominated for election as representatives. On the 4th Wednesday of January, the representatives meet to elect from their membership members to serve as officers of the association in the capacity of president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and assistant treasurer. These officers of the association serve for a term of 1 year. The president is Chief Executive Officer of the association and has general supervision and responsibility for its operations and affairs. The president presides at association, council, and executive council meetings. The president has no vote except in case of a tie. The Vice President has the powers of the President in the absence or disability of the President. The Secretary records the minutes of the Association, Council, and Executive Committee meeting and records votes taken. The Treasurer has custody of funds and other property, collects and receives monies owed, disperses funds, keeps account books, and renders an account showing the transactions and the financial condition of the Association. The Assistant Treasurer assists the Treasurer and exercises duties of the Treasurer during a prolonged absence of the Treasurer. The Executive Committee consists of the 5 elected officers. The Executive Committee meets on 1-day notice and when Council is not in session has and exercises all the powers and duties of Council. The presence of not less than 3 members of the Executive Committee constitute a quorum for the transaction of business. There are 4 regular meetings of the Association each year, and they are held in the auditorium. They are the annual meeting on the second Wednesday of January for the election of representatives and the transaction of business, and meetings for the transaction of business on the second Wednesday of April, July, and October. Council meets in the auditorium on the second Wednesday of the remaining months. Council creates, appoints, and dissolves standing and special committees. The President appoints the chairperson of all committees. The chairperson of each recruits and appoints the members of their committee. The chairperson of any committee can be removed by the President at any time during their tenure. The President can appoint a replacement. There are 3 different types of committees: advisory, support, and standing. The advisory committee meets with Whitehorse Village staff. The support committees are income producing. The standing committees are involved with interests and activities. There are 10 advisory committees which work with staff members. 2 of these committees, Arts and Decorations, along with programs with entertainment, have subcommittees with common interest type activities. There are 4 support committees involved with producing income. There are currently 18 standing committees concerned with activities and services to residents. The committees provide activities, entertainment, and services to residents and are all supported by the Resident Association funding through committees. The Council establishes dues, solicits contributions, and uses other means to obtain funds needed to finance the operations, projects, and activities of the Association. The Council establishes a budget for the fiscal year, setting forth the proposed activities and projects of the Association and anticipated costs, expenses, and income. The Council obtains an auditor to audit the accounts and financial statements of the Treasurer. The auditor's report is presented to the Council after the close of the fiscal year.